Hello, and welcome back to another rant video with me and this asshole casserole.
Hi. Want to know what we hate? Well, actually, you probably saw the video title and/or thumbnail.
Yeah.
So, we hate teachers who dislike their job.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, they're
Now,
pretty common.
no, yes, okay, they are
They're
very
called
common,
summer
especially
teachers.
where me and you used to go to school. Go on.
They're called summer teachers. They're people that want the job and get paid for it, but then they want to have the summer off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, the teachers are a bunch of casseroles, okay? Because first off, you shouldn't teach if you don't enjoy it in the first place. Okay? Second, why? Why you gotta be an asshole to me because you hate your life?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
you should
mean,
not be
true.
forcing me to do 50,000 sheets of homework every night because you hate your job that you chose yourself, unless it was forced upon you with a gun pointed at your head. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you have an option to get around it. Yes!
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any homework anymore because I decided to fuck all them teachers.
It's technically all
Just
homework.
be like, hey, fuck all you, and I left them. Yep.
No, like teachers who don't like their job make me hate school. Like, when I went to my last school district, all my teachers except for one, as far as I could feel and tell, liked their job, and I actually begun to enjoy going to school. No, hate school until I moved to that district. After that, I loved school, and then I moved here. I'm not going to disclose that, but I moved here, and then a bunch of crappy teachers who don't enjoy their job started teaching me. What? Who in their right mind and does not enjoy being a teacher? Like, really? Jesus.
I don't know. Probably people that want money.
Yeah, but you don't even get paid that well for being a teacher.
Yeah,
That's
true.
The thing.
You get like minimum wage.
Yeah.
I think the average
gym
salary
teachers
is like
are the worst. I'm pretty
57,000.
sure they hate their job. Like, legit, gym teachers are absolute cancer, but that's for another time. When you have teachers that actually enjoy doing their job, you can tell. And because you can tell, and because they're generally more entertaining than some teacher who looks like they're suicidal all day, you're probably going to enjoy school. I actually enjoyed school for a while. Now I bloody hate it except for one class. Jazz! Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that was mostly you ranting, but yeah, for the
Your
most part.
backup vocals.
Oh, okay. But for the last school district, I even had a teacher wait to tell me that I was gonna fail a class till after the class ended.
Yeah, I've had that before at that district. We used to go to school together. That's how we met.
Hey, by the way, I was gonna tell you this earlier, but pretty sure you're gonna fail. Well
yeah, no, I had a teacher.
For letting me know that earlier.
I had a teacher tell me
after
they stopped accepting assignments for, like, to fix them. I had him tell, because I didn't know how to get into my campus, Infinite Campus. So after that, they're like the day after they stopped accepting grading stuff, they're like this has happened to me with two different teachers, okay? And they were both English teachers, and I hate English teachers except for the one I have right now. But basically, they're like, you're gonna fail. Yet I had a B+. Like, I got my report card, and I had a B+ the first time and a B- the second time. Really?
Yeah, you're gonna fucking fail, dumbass.
And then they tried to get me to go to summer school.
Yeah, they tried to do that to me like every year, and then I was like, nope, fuck you.
Your grades have never been as good as mine.
Yeah, but then again, I just never turned in anything except for like the one assignment that would just make it so I'd pass. So yeah, because they
I have an
never
assignment
teach.
coming up in English that is like, I think it's like almost 2,000 points,
They
and
never
there's only
teach you
1,000 in the
anything
grade book
that's
right now.
gonna matter in life other than like the first like 5 years of your life.
I'd say up until after 8th grade, you don't really need it, because in 8th grade, I
Yeah,
think
but
they taught me quite a lot of useful stuff. Like they taught me how to write a letter, or like how to like do a resume.
well,
Actually, they
yeah, but
haven't taught me the resume yet,
there's a lot of
but they
stuff
kind of
that
started.
you didn't need to learn.
Yeah, yeah. I think what we need some bitch who isn't Nancy Pelosi. Oh no, what's her name? Whoever Donald Trump chose for the education people.
I think she ended
I think
up
we need to
firing her
choose.
or something, and then got someone else. Don't ask me. I don't remember.
I think we need to get people who understand the priorities for education. Because I want to know when I'm ever going to use algebra in the real world. When am I going to use geometry? When am I
There's
going
only
to use
certain select
calculus?
jobs that you actually need that for, so
Yeah,
maybe
and that
you
should
should
be
just
taught in college.
yeah.
Okay. I think certain parts of algebra should be
Or
taught
maybe that can be an
mandatory.
option as a course
Yeah.
if you know that you're gonna need it.
Yeah, but I think they should teach you like parts of it, because I do see value in certain things.
Yeah.
But when am I ever going to need to know how to calculate the hypotenuse of a triangle? Actually, I could see that being used IRL. But like, when am I going to need to know how to calculate the hypotenuse of a triangle 7 different ways? Like, never. When am I going to need to know how to use I forget what it's called.
I mean, and with
Pythagorean
the way,
theorem.
just saying.
When am I ever going to need that?
With the way that computers are advancing, you don't even need to know how to do anything anymore. Just to let you know, because it'll totally. If you can't figure out something, just look it up on Google and boom.
No, listen to this
You know
right
how
now.
to do it.
Hey, Google. How do I calculate the hypotenuse of a
Yeah.
triangle?
Who the fuck needs a teacher?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Okay, well, that's her problem. Shut up. Hey, Google. What is the
Pythagorean
No.
theorem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
Yeah, because no one
Hey,
needs
Google. What is the Pythagorean theorem?
According to Wikipedia, in mathematics, the Pythagorean theorem, also known as Pythagoras' theorem, is a fundamental relation in Euclidean geometry among the 3 sides of a right.
Okay, well, yeah, if you get the drift. You could look up anything using a voice assistant nowadays, or even just
Yeah, pretty
typing it
much.
yourself. I just had to use that
There's
because it's
even
cool.
some apps where you can literally just if you can.
When am I going to need to know Spanish in the real world? I can take out Google Translate right now, point it at some Spanish text, or even a lot of other languages.
Yeah.
Wants me to download Spanish? No. So basically,
There's
it has a camera mode. I can point this at any text, and it will translate it in real time to Spanish, or Spanish to English. When am I ever going to need to know Spanish?
I mean, unless you like move.
I'm pretty much
Mexico,
always going to have
which is highly unlikely. But other than that,
I don't think I could ever do that. Because I think it's very hard to learn a new language. First off, it is. But it would be very stressful to go somewhere where no one actually speaks your native language, which is probably easier for you to speak. And even then, you'll seem super slow. Because in my experience, people who aren't native to English generally always sound a bit slower. Now, I'm not saying that they can control it or it's their fault. It's
but
just
at the same time, most of the people, if you're talking to them in their country, they'll at least be happy enough that you took the time to learn the fucking language.
Or at least,
so.
even if you're off a little bit on the translations, it's still going to be better than most things than just using Google Translate. But yeah. Like, when am I ever going to need to know how to write? I suppose an essay is useful to know how to write, but like, when am I ever going to need to know the exact events of, what was it? The Civil War. Like, when am I ever going to need to know
Like,
those exact
it's
events?
kind of nice to
you don't
know
need to
what
know.
happened, but you don't need to know the exact events.
You don't need to read the fine print.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. You can learn like the main bits of battles, but you don't need to read the fine print. There's value in learning it, I believe. I believe that there is value in learning it. And it really is a good thing to learn.
It's interesting to me, but I feel like that should be more of an independent study if you want to know more.
Yeah, I think there should be more independent studies. Like, I think the first year of high school should be all taught to you by a teacher, but after that, I think it could be independent studies. Or, like, you're working with, like, a class on your own, which is basically what high school is already. So I'm not even sure why they have teachers half the time. Spanish teacher. I really hope he's watching this. I hope you're watching this. Thank you for watching if you got to this point. I hate you, Spanish teacher.
Oh, yeah. I hate my
I'm never going to take Spanish again. Oh, want to know what I hate? Those teachers who don't enjoy their jobs. Another thing that they don't do is they never grade your fucking work. Like, I retook a test in Spanish 2.5 weeks ago, and still hasn't been graded. I even talked to him about a week ago, and asked why it wasn't graded, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get around to it eventually."
Like, oh, if you do these few assignments, you'll pass. What happened? I fucking failed, and then she was like, "Oh, I guess you're gonna have to retake it next year." And I was like, "Okay, guess what? I'm not gonna retake Spanish." And so now I'm just gonna take sign language because I feel like that'd be more useful out of all the languages to learn.
I thought Spanish would be easier.
You can't really use Google Translate for that, or can you?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. See.
But there's this thing called in French. I thought it was hard to learn. Okay? It's not, because English takes a lot of words from French, or it bases a lot of words from French. But if you try to learn Spanish, that shit is hard. It's probably mostly the teacher.
Verbs and everything is fucking
impossible. Like,
and
when am I ever going to need to know ser, tener? Yeah, like, it's like, I don't even know. But there's like, what, like, so just for ser, which is to be, oh fuck, I don't even know.
I don't remember. It's been a long time
I just learned
to use Spanish.
Okay, so tener is the one that we just learned, and that means to have. And I got a question wrong on a test for saying has.
Hey, guess what?
Instead of to have.
The only thing that I remember from the entire year of Spanish that I took is "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" After that, fuck.
You don't remember, like, "Como te amo" is "me amo."
I mean, I remember a few of those, but you know what I mean? I don't remember anything
no
that actually would be more than, like, "Hey, how are you?"
The Spanish I know has not been taught to me from this year. Okay?
Yeah, pretty much. That's all.
This has been me accidentally learning this. And even then, this is a lot of... In Spanish, I'm really good at mixing up Spanish with French. And that's the only time I'm good at French. So, maybe not the best at Spanish, but I'm really good at French when I'm mixing it up with Spanish. Also, I think it's stupid that a school can only offer one language. A high school, especially. My middle school that I used to go to had two.
Like one language, because not most.
French and Spanish.
Yeah, like those two, but like the rest of them, they should offer a lot more than just two.
Especially in high school. They should not offer one class being Spanish, because Spanish, I'd say, is one of the hardest languages to learn.
You know what they had at
Actually, probably not. It's probably one of the easier.
German and Spanish.
They had German? I would have liked taking that.
Yeah, I didn't know till like halfway through the year. They didn't have it as an option. You had to request it specifically.
That's stupid.
I was like, what the fuck? So how the fuck did anyone figure out how to get into that class?
That's stupid.
Yeah, you had to speak with a counselor to get that class.
You know what? Let's end this here. Because we've just gone off topic. So thank you for watching. I hate you, Spanish teacher. I hate you, gym teachers. I hate most of my teachers right now. Thanks for watching.
I like my teacher. It's me. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay. Shut up, online school. Bye.
Bye.